Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy RG Madao, and I got a Metronome battle today. And yes, it's a Metronome battle with Wurmples, and all my Wurmples are named Spec Winky Face, because if y'all watch his Emerald Let's Play, he hates Wurmples with a passion, so I thought it'd be funny. Anyway, I'm gonna get the Ice Fang. My opponent gets the Rock Smash, and it is going to do nothing. Gets my physically defensive shiny Wurmple with leftovers, and this Wurmple just trolled. I kept on getting all the good attacks. All his Wurmple just kept on getting nothing. Look at this Trump card. Does nothing. I didn't even know Trump card was a move till today, and it's actually a pretty good move if you could just use it over and over again. Really get that PP gone. I might think of a strategy for it, but it's gonna be really hard to really come up with it. And then he gets the Moonlight. I'm like, no, because he gets his health all the way back to the full. I'm like, come on, really, just gonna troll me like that? And that really sucks. But then I get the Hail. I'm like, waste of a turn. Don't hit me with the fire move. Just don't get the fire move. Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. He gets the Karate Chop. I'm like, yes, fighting move for the win. Ain't gonna do nothing. However, the Hail will do a lot of damage on me. Even though, luckily for me, I do got that leftover. So I'm like, yes, me. Then I get the Wing Attack. I'm like, yes, Wing Attack going down. Wing Attack. Then he gets the most useless move in any Metronome battle, Encore. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's the most useless move in a freaking Metronome battle. Let's Encore you with the Metronome. Then I get Sky Attack. I'm like, no. Sky Attack for the win, but then he gets the Lucky Chain. I'm like, Sky Attack for the win. Hit him with the Sky Attack, but I don't get mine. I'm not able to hit him with the Sky Attack. I'm like, wait, why? I don't understand. If y'all can actually help me, how was I not able to hit him with the Sky Attack? Because of the Hail? Because the Hail hit me, I couldn't hit him with the Sky Attack? Because I'm pretty sure he did not hit me, because he went for the Lucky Champ. But oh well. He's going to go down to the Hail, and I'm pretty much high health at this point. However, his next Wurmple outspeeds me. I'm like, no, but then he gets the Worry Seed. My ability was Insomnia, except for Shield Dust, which I'm perfectly fine with. And I hit him with the Heal Pulse, but since he's at full health, it was a waste of a turn. So, you know, it didn't hurt me. Didn't help, but it didn't hurt. Oh well. Anyway, Metronome, and I get Arm Thrusted, and I'm like, yes, me. Keep on going for those fighting attacks. It ain't gonna hurt. Metronome, Fake Out. Useless move, just completely useless move. I was really hoping that this would be a Metronome triple battle. It would have been more fun. But anyway, he gives me a nice little present there. I'm like, thank you, because I get back up to full health, and then he's gonna go for the Heat Crash, but it does nothing. That is pitiful damage on the super effective Heat Crash. I don't know. Then he gets the Rock Wrecker. I'm like, alright, this is unstabbed. There's no way this can kill. There's no way this but it kills. I'm like, no. My physically defensive is okay though, because I do have another physically defensive Wurmple. I'll bring him out. I'm thinking about saving him for last, looking at how much that Wurmple went to work. And then, that's nice payback. I get the Sleep Powder while he's recharging, which is just beautiful. Metronome. I get the Sky Trap. I'm like, no. That's gonna be that might be able to kill this because it's a Sky Drop, but no, it doesn't kill. But he's, luckily for me, he does stay asleep. I'm going for the Metronome, and I get the Parasong. I'm like, lol, now you're going to die, or you're forced to switch. Anyway, he's just gonna stay in, which, you know, I'm fine with, whatever. I'm gonna go for the Metronome, get the Defense Curl. I'm like, I'm Parasong. That would have been nice before. Now he goes for his own Metronome, gets that Ice Fang. Ice Fang ain't gonna do nothing. Because, oh, by the way, this Wurmple is actually a physically offensive Wurmple with Expert Belt. And luckily I get Thrash, which sucks because now I'm stuck in here. I can't switch, and now this Wurmple's gonna go down because of Parasong. I'm like, no. As he goes for the Air Arm, does no damage, but luckily his Wurmple does get that Speed Drop, which, you know, is always nice. But my Wurmple goes down thanks to that Parasong, which really sucks. But I'm going to send out Spec Winky Face. Now this one is a wide special attacking Wurmple with wise glasses. So that, sadly, Giga Drain, I think it was Giga Drain, did more damage than it would have, but that did nothing. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Metronome. But I get the mean look. I'm like, just give me a nice special attacking move that I can hit him with. Then he gets the return. I'm like, no, survive this. And yes, you forgot to give him happiness. Then I get the Captivate. I'm like, alright, well, special attack fell. If he gets a nice special attack move, I could survive it. Then he gets Fusion Flare. I'm like, no. Why Fusion Flare? That's crazy. I don't know why the gods of Pokemon hates me. But then I'm able to revenge kill with that tri-attack. However, no, it survives because this is not my Wise Glasses one. This is the physically offensive one. Well, the second physically offensive one. I made doubles of each poke, one shiny, one non. Anyway, he gets the lead seed. I'm like, no, now I'm forced to switch. And I go out to the specially offensive one with the Wise Glasses as he goes for Metronome and gets that Force Palm on me. Force Palm is hardly anything. Jump. That's great. Then this one's gonna start trolling. He gets the Pedal Dance. I'm like, yes, Pedal Dance, yes, but no, it doesn't kill. 1 HP is crazy. And then he gets the Horn Leech, is able to recover some, but because I will get the Pedal Dance, since it works like Outrage, it will be able to knock out Death. And I just realized he named his pokes after, oh, well, he named 2 of his pokes after the Darksiders, War and Death. Should have named one Plague, and I forgot what the other one was called. The other Horseman was called. Anyway, this Wurmple's gonna get hit by that Earth Power. I ain't gonna do nothing because I'm a bug type. I'm that Wurmple. Anyway, Wurmple's gonna go for Metronome, and I get Thrash. No, I'm tired of being confused. But anyway, now he's gonna go for the Fake Out. I'm like, yes. Then I'm gonna go, but I hit myself. I'm like, no. Then he's gonna go for the Metronome, and he's gonna go for the Stored Power, which does absolutely nothing. And then I'm gonna snap out of confusion. I'm gonna go for the Metronome. Since I am Wise Glasses, I'm gonna get that Blizzard, and I'm like, no. That is a special attacking Wurmple with the Blizzard. Ain't nothing wants to take that on his team. So anyway, I'm gonna get a Surf, and I'm like, no. Then he's gonna go for the Metronome, and he's gonna go for the Camouflage, which does absolutely nothing other than make him a ground type. I wish he outsped me, because that means I would have one-shotted it. Then I go for a thing, and I get a Circle Throw, so I'm like, no. Then his next Wurmple's gonna come out, so I get a free turn of damage, and then I'm gonna get a Hydro Pump, and I'm like, no, because that does massive damage, even though he's gonna be able to kill me off with the Bug Bite. Now I'm like, special attacking Wurmple with Wise Glasses, you did a good job. Now here comes Spec Winky Face, and I go for the Stockpile. I'm like, yes, Stockpile, I can now take hits. And he's gonna go for the Metronome, and he's gonna get the Octazooka, which does absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go for the Metronome, and I'm gonna get the Ember, which does absolutely nothing. And then he's gonna go for the Metronome, and he's gonna go for the Focus Blast, which does absolutely nothing. So we're just getting moves of absolutely nothing left and right. And now I'm gonna get Shadow Punch. I'm like, yes, since this is the physically offensive Wurmple. And then he's gonna go for a round, and I'm like, it's alright, I can survive this guy. This ain't gonna do nothing. Then I'm gonna get the Metronome, and I'm gonna go for the Water Pledge. I'm like, yes, that's a dead Wurmple. Now he's down to his last Wurmple War. And I'm gonna go for the Metronome, and I'm gonna get the Future Sight, and then. And actually, this is actually pretty funny. I was hoping that this game would end in a struggle, as you'll see. One, because of the Stockpile, I live the Heat Wave. I'm like, lol. Then I'm gonna go for the Metronome, but I get the Horn Leech. Ain't gonna kill, but I will be able to recover some HP. Then he's gonna go for the Metronome. He's gonna get the Scary Face, and I'm like, no, I'm slower now. But then I'm gonna go for the. Then he's gonna go for the Metronome again. Prison, so I can't use Metronome. This is why I wish I didn't have Future Sight, because that Future Sight is gonna be able to take out that Wurmple. And I'm sorry that it just blacked out, but this Future Sight was going to kill the Wurmple, and I was hoping that Wurmple would have died to struggle. So anyway, that's a good game. That is a Metronome battle. That is a Wurmple Metronome battle, Spec Winky Face. But anyway, I'm RG Madao, and I will see y'all later.